And there we go, wiping off my hands a little bit, getting cleaned up for another story order. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. I am Hurst Quayzar. We are playing a little Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, and today we have another story order. So I have a phone call and I pick it up, right? So this will be story order number 13. This is a 1983 Emden Jager. He says, "Hi, I just got back from a business trip and won't guess, won't, and you won't guess what was waiting for me. My beautiful car. I hopped in and set off for an evening ride. From the very start, something caught my attention. The car drove better somewhat. After this lengthy introduction, I will explain. It turned out that my son had a little adventure with my car. I'm impressed by his attitude because he took matters into his own hands. I must admit that the car never drove better than after your repairs. You're a wizard. Today I've got my son's car for you. I want to repay him for making my gem give me even more pleasure from driving. The kid couldn't afford a renovation. Please make the engine reach perfection and give it some spark. I think he wants me to soup it up a little bit. The bodywork also needs some love. Pimp this ride and add a bit more horsepower. Let the kid live a little. See you. All right, so we're going to take this order. It looks like a Volkswagen Rabbit. It's what it looks like to me, anyway. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, this thing looks horrific. Okay, not too bad overall. Looks like he's got some suspension work down here that needs to be done. The engine doesn't look too bad. Fuel filter probably needs to be replaced. Okay. What's going on back here, it looks like? Not a whole lot. The rims look like they're pretty shabby. Actually, not a whole lot. Doesn't look like a whole lot anyway. Let's take a look at the list here. The story order. Let's see. Okay, so we got the story order. Other tasks. Increase tuning of a car by 10 to 15%. So, okay. Alright. I think we can do that. Replace some body parts. Okay, wait a minute. We do have 3 pages of crap. So that, well, 2 pages. Okay, so that may not be too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and move her inside. Usually my typical things, I go over here to the toolbox, but I'm not going to bother with that for right now. Let's go ahead and remove the fenders off that, because these things look horrible. And that looked horrible. I don't have a body shop. It looks like all the other pieces might be okay. Let's see, window. Yeah, that window was okay. We're going to stick it back in. Yeah, that window's alright. We'll stick that back in. Actually, let's see here. Why don't we, seeing as how we're gonna fix this up for this kid, we're gonna send this over to the car wash. Go ahead and wash it all up a little bit. First of all, let me grab some body parts. Body tuning. Right there. So I need a driver's door. We'll go ahead and get that window too, and the right fender, and a hood. So we're going to replace those pieces. Hopefully, those are the pieces that I need to replace. See how the window is. The window's in. I wasn't in bad shape. What's a mirror? Mirror's not in bad shape either. So there we go. Got those pieces on. Let's go ahead and give it a nice bath, shall we? Go ahead and clean up the interior a little bit. Come on. There we go. And then we'll take a quick look to see if, let's see, what do we got here? Did I get the body parts? Replace the, okay, body parts. So I didn't have to, yeah, I had to replace the door. Yep, got the body parts. Okay, we are got it. Spray it the factory color. So we're gonna move the car, go over to the paint booth. And what is the factory color? Factory color is white. How boring is that? Jeez. Okay. So it's it's now white. All right. We are going to send her back into the shop, and then we're going to take a look to see what we have going on in the rear end of this thing. So how is everyone doing? I am doing great. Glad you can join me this evening. This little VW Rabbit car looks to be not too bad a shape, really. That rim is in bad shape. Everything else underneath here looks like it is in decent shape, honestly. Even looking at the bushings, everything looks pretty good. All the bushings look like they're in decent shape. Shocks look like they're in decent shape. The wheels look horrible, so we're going to go ahead and everything underneath there looks, I mean, it looks good. So it looks like our rims and tires are our problem here. So let's separate this. Yeah, it's down 24%. That was down to 18%. Okay, so what do we got here? Yeah, the rims, 24%. So I don't know if that was a wise thing to do that or not. Let me take a quick look here, because it does look like it's horrible. The retros and the tires. Yes, so the tires are, I wonder if I have to put the, okay, so the rim retros. Okay. Go ahead, and we're not going to do anything special to it, I guess. We're going to go rim retro. Where are those bad boys? I would actually go with something, you know, rim retro 10. Oh, what size do I need? 175, 70, 13. So I need 4 13s. And for the tires, I need 175, 70. 175. I would really jazz this car up, but I'm sure it will not let me do that. So, oh well. I mean, I would put different tires on it, different rims. You know, I'd really jazz this car up a little bit, but it's a story order and it's not going to let me, and it will not care, to be quite honest with you. So, I'm just going to go ahead and balance all these bad boys up, because I know the fronts look horrible as well, and I'm sure they need it. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Quick and easy. Alrighty. So we painted up the factory color. We've put the new wheels and tires on it. I mean, I would have gone wider, but hey, it's not my kid's car. And this guy's only going to pay me so much, to be quite honest with you, so, you know, hey. I'm just doing what he wants me to do. So that should be good for the back. Okay, let's go ahead and tackle the front here. The front did look like it needed a little bit more work than the back. Yeah, so calipers, the plugs, the brakes are in bad shape. That doesn't look too bad. Drive axle looks like it's in sad shape. How about the bearing? Oh, bearing's in good shape. Okay, we'll put the bearing back in there. The disc is in good shape, so we're going to stick that back in there. Everything else up front does not look bad. Even the bushings look like they're in good shape, so let's roll over to the other side. Man, this might be a real easy one. I'm thinking. Let's see here. It may not be as easy as I think it is. Okay, bearing looks good. Front drive shaft looks horrible. So while I have this out, let's oh shoot, I've got to take. Okay, I want to do a quick assessment here. Go ahead and take that off. Go ahead and take. Now I gotta take that off. And to take that off, I gotta take. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't. Ah, jeez. This is just a mess. Alright. So let's take this down. Alright, we're gonna take. This off. That off. We'll take the starter out. Take the exhaust system off. Let's see. I think that's all I'm gonna. Oh, wait a minute. That's good. I wanted to pop the oil pan off it before I get too far into this build, and I want to take the transmission off it. Okay, so everything underneath there looks to be in awesome shape. Now, the only thing I'm fearing is to get this a 10 to 15% speed increase is how to do that. Part of it, I'm going to take the gearbox off here. There we go. So I'm going to take all this apart just to see anyway, so I might as well. And the flywheel. Alright. Alright, other tasks. Increase 10 to 15% power fluid. Drain of oil. Okay. To calibrate them before wheel alignment. Okay, alright, yeah. I'm going to change all the fluids anyway. 10 to 15%. So we're looking at 10 to 15%. Let's go into the tune-up shop and we'll go to the transmission. I'm going to have to start adding some of this stuff up to see what we got. Let me grab a pen and paper here because I can't do this. Let's see. No, I'll just use my trusty dusty calculator I have here on my phone. Hang on. Okay, so I've got 1.75 plus 0.9 plus 0.5 equals. So I've got 315 315% just wrapped up, or 3.15% wrapped up in the flywheel, the clutch, and the pressure plate. The transmission is not going to increase any horsepower, but that's fine. Front exhaust section. Let's go ahead and add that to the shopping list. And let's bounce over to, yeah. So what is that? 0.9%. So we're going to add another 0.9%. Give it 4.05. All right, 4.05. We have a catalytic converter. So we're going to take that out. Go back into here. Catalytic converters 1.75, so plus 1.75 equals, we're up to 5.8%. So we're going to get that. This will add a little horsepower to it. Middle muffler. Let's get a middle muffler going here. Middle muffler is 1.65%. So plus 1.65%, yeah. We're up to 7.45. That's in. Exhaust pipe and rear muffler. Let's see if we have some. We're just going to do this to see how close we can get, right? So, okay, we've got exhaust pipe is 0.9. I think that's like, let's see, hang on. Let's go into here. Add that to the list and the rear muffler. Okay. Exhaust pipe, 0.9%. So we're going to add 0.9%. We're up to 8.35. So we're going to grab that. And then we're going to grab, do we have the other muffler? I think it's muffler C, but let's just see. Just says rear muffler, 1%. So plus another 1%. 8.35. Plus 1 equals 9.35. So we're up to 9.35%. All right. So then we're going to go ahead and add these bad boys on there. Give it a little more goose. There we go. Now, I need, let's see here. Yeah, I didn't have to replace some of these pieces, but they did need it for the horsepower. I need that. I need that. Yeah, that's what we need. All right. Brakes. I need 2 sets of pads there. For suspension, I needed front drive shaft, 2 H axles, right? Got the brake pads, and I'm going to need oil filter for the i4 right there. I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff in while we are down here. I'm going to take a look at some of this stuff. I want to make sure I am finding all the pieces that I need to. I have a feeling I'm still going to have a few left over that I don't know where they go. I really have a feeling this is not going to be the end of it. This is not going to be as easy, I think, as I think it's going to be. Alright, oil filter, boom, done. I think I'm done with the underneath side of this. I hope so anyway. Okay, so I have several parts I have not discovered. Crap, I knew that was going to happen. Change oil, other tasks. I haven't gotten it there yet. So I have a issue already. Fuel filter. We'll go ahead and take the fuel filter out. Let's go ahead and jump into the tune-up shop. And grab the fuel filters, 0.6. So I'm going to add 0.6 equals, I'm at 0.99, 9.95. I'm just right under the limit here. But that's the one I'm going to put in to see if it'll help get me over the edge here. Okay, so now I'm going to have to start ripping apart pieces to find out what's going on here. Okay, so all that's good. Belt looks like it's in horrible shape. So if we've got a belt here, belt there. Let's take the cover off here, see what we have on the front. We probably have a mess to deal with inside. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's take the belt tensioner off. Timing belt needs to be off. Looks like the crankshaft's in bad shape, so gotta take this off. Woohoo! Yep, crankshaft is in bad shape. Now I should have ran some of the diagnostic stuff on here to see if there's anything. I gotta check the fuses too. Okay, so crankshaft is out. Let's go ahead and take the wires off. Wires are in good shape. Plugs are in horrible shape, so we're going to replace the plugs. Alright, so with that in mind, our spark plugs run 0.13% each. So plus 0.13 plus 0.13 plus 0.13 plus 0.13 equals. I'm at 10 1/4 with 4 of those. Now for the crankshaft, or should I just go with the wires? Let's see, what can I go with to make it look? Make it look a little special here. Camshaft, belt tensioner. Do I have everything? Yeah, it looks like I've got one part not discovered yet. Shoot, one part not discovered. Really? It's not the ignition coil. Oh, you know what it probably is? Never mind. I know what it probably is. It's probably a fuse block or the air filter. So we're going to go ahead and stick with this. I'm going to put new plugs in it. I'm going to stick with the old exhaust manifold. We're going to go with the ignition coil. Starter. Intake I'm going to keep the way it is. Throttle, fuel rail, I'll keep all kind of stock looking. So the I4 SOC. Do I have an I4 SOC? That'll put me, let's see, let's go ahead and grab that. See, I could have, looked at this, 4.5%. I could have just done that and been done, right? If I put that on, I'm over that percentage, but I'm going to get the wires, which are 0.75%. So let's go ahead and grab those. Alright, we got exhaust manifold cover on here. Looks a little pretty underneath there. Camshaft. Let's add that to the list. And then go looking for it. If I were to get to the camshaft, what percentage is it? 2.75. 2.75. I think that's going to put me over the amount. Right? 2.75 will put me, should put me in there. So that's all the tuning parts I'm going to be able to put on it. So we're going to go ahead and put a tuning camshaft in it, right? And then we're going to go from there. Still have one part undiscovered, and it's probably a fuse. I'm going to put this all back together. This kit will have a nice sense of horsepower, but not too much going on underneath the hood, it looked like. Maintaining relatively stock status. Okay, so let's okay. Sell. Sell the plugs, wires, camshaft. I need that, need that. Need that, need that. Sell. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get this. We've got this. We've got this good. Drive shaft, H, brake pads. We got camshaft. We got timing belt. We need. Thank you very much. Belt tensioner. We need. Thank you very much. Serpentine belt. Yes, please. Serpentine belt A. Yes, please. Now, to figure out how much horsepower I've got out of this, I'm going to take it to the dyno right away and then see just what we have. If I'm right, if I feel like I'm right in this, I gotta, okay, let me redo how I'm looking at this. If my calculations are right, I should fall right under 15%. So that's going to be interesting. I think I've got everything. I still have one item I have not figured out yet, so maybe it's the, let's go ahead and go the air filter route first, quick and easy. Now, air filter looks like it's in good shape. We're going to put that back on. Okay, so now it's going to come down to testing. Let's go ahead and test that out. So that's not that. That's kind of interesting. Don't tell me I got a bad ring in here. I will just cry. Okay. Okay, good. Wow. I just thought, you know, I just had that uncanny feeling that something was wrong. OCB or OBD. So everything there is fine. What else could be? Let's see, I've done all that. Okay, let's go ahead and drain all of our filters while I'm thinking about this. That bushing down there doesn't look great. Let me take a quick look at it. I just happened to see that from up above. Oh, it's probably okay. Yeah, rubber bushing was fine. All right. All those bushings look good. What would I be missing? Okay, this is kind of has me a little perplexed here. All right, I have one piece that's not discovered, or did I discover it? Nope, I haven't discovered it yet. What would it be? Battery? Brakes look okay. Wiper fluid, okay, that's good. Oh, wait a minute, what does the fans look like here? Take the fans off. No, the fans look like they're in good shape, okay. Jeez, what else could it be? That looked okay. Alright, this has got me, unless it's that bushing right there. I mean, it could be. Well, the only thing we're going to do is we'll have to pop that out and take a look. Problem is can I get that out? Yeah, I can get that out. Okay. No, those bushings seem to be in good shape, so that's back in. Man. Everything looked good from the tops and sides. Transmission's in good shape. I think the batteries, yeah, the battery's in great shape. Wow, okay. I did the check on that, so I think everything was good there. Yeah, everything looks good. Alright, we'll do some of this preliminary stuff and see if I can find anything going on here. This is interesting. I have no idea what is going on here. Everything really appears to be in good shape. Okay. Okay. Alright. I have no idea. So let's go ahead and... I hate doing this. I think I've gotten everything in there that I need to get in there. Pistons look good. I didn't pull the head off. Because the head looked like it was in good shape. Thought it was really going to be in a fuse box, but it wasn't. So that's a thing. Everything else looks like it's in good shape. I just don't know. Man, I have no idea. Alright, so this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to put some fluids in it and go for a ride. I have no idea what's going on with it. Everything else looks good. Part not discovered. Everything looks awesome. I don't know what it would be. Not unless it's another body part. I don't think it would be. Keep looking around as we're doing this, so just in case I see something I may have missed. I really don't see anything. Alright. Let's go ahead and take you over to the test path. Let's take a look at this. First of all, I already said it needed wheel alignment done, so I'm going to do that. Done. Okay, we'll check. Go ahead and check that alignment. Right and left. We are looking good. Alright. We're going to run it on a test path and see if we can find anything else. Alright, so everything looks in decent shape. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. All the brakes check out. All the bushings check out. Let's take you over to the dyno. Oh, I don't have a dyno shop. Oh crap, I've got to... Dang, I gotta buy one. I don't have a dyno shop. Dyno. Ooh, I do not have... I don't have 20 grand to sink into a dyno shop. And is that the only way I'm going to get this? No, it's air filter. Air filter? I didn't think air filter. Okay. I got it. Okay, so I don't need it. Alright, so the air filter itself was... Alright, well, we'll do that. It didn't look bad to me. Did it look bad to you guys? Look at that. Doesn't look that horrible. 32%. Holy cow. Really? Alright, so I didn't realize that was going to be a thing. But it looks like we've got it all done though, so that's a good thing. Okay, new air filter. We'll drop that down in there. And we'll be done with this bad boy. Good deal. I was like kind of racking my brain out going, what have I done? Alright. It appears we have completed everything. It looks like everything is done, top to bottom. We put it in about 14.5%. I really thought I was going to have to do the dyno to get that, but I guess not. So there we are. Hey, ching. Let's go ahead and kill off all the parts we have in here. And as always, we got a case. Bonus scrap parts and bonus experience. I always loved the bonus experience. And now I'm going to have to do a couple more jobs just to get myself... Okay, let's go ahead and clear this out as well. There we go. So now I'm going to go piddle around, do a couple more jobs so I can get into level 14. I've got, looks like a little over 200 points to go. So I will catch you guys later when I get that done. In the meantime, stay happy, stay healthy. This is Quayzar saying good night, and I am out.